Hello and welcome to the Pais movement. We are a discipleship-led organisation that seeks to equip the church to advance the kingdom of God. Now, whether you're a Pais apprentice or a Pais host, or you have some other connection to Pais, we thought it would be great to explain the bigger picture of why we exist. So we are missionaries making missionaries, and our vision is that one day the primary mission of every Christian will be to advance the kingdom of God, and they will be equipped to do that the way Jesus modeled it. So for that to happen, we believe there are 3 steps to spark that kind of movement, and I'd like to simply share them with you right now. The first step is we need a new concept. So we want to go beyond the traditional concept of church, which is often attraction and assimilation, where we attract people to a building and then think through how we can fit into the body of Christ and the programs of the church. That's wonderful, and we want to emphasize how important that is. However, we're trying to help the church go beyond attraction and assimilation to showing and sending, equipping people to advance the kingdom of God in their world, and we're equipping people with templates to do that. What we've realized, however, is that simply having a new concept, a new thing we teach, is not enough. We need new tools as well. So I have many pastors who are friends of mine and other leaders who say to me, Paul, we want to show and send, we want to equip people, but every time we go to a conference, we hear about the traditional tools to do the traditional concepts, and we're looking for new tools because we've built a crowd, but we're not really sure we're making disciples that are impacting their communities. So we want new concepts, but we want new tools as well. So let me explain some of our new tools. So we have a new mission template, and because our vision is to do things the way Jesus did them and modeled them, most of our templates are driven by a question. And the question for our mission strategy is this: why do we spend so much time, energy and money on inviting people when Jesus spent so much of his getting himself invited? So we want to invite people, but we just realize that sometimes it's more powerful to be invited because what you say on other people's turf is somehow more powerful and more relevant to them.
2 days ago, I was back at the high school and ran into one of the Pais members who was there in the front lobby. Asked, what are you guys doing these days? He said, we're going to be doing a lesson in the study halls on bullying. What a great opportunity, what a positive way to get into a classroom, understand the boundaries of a public education system, but still bring in that positive influence. And I'll continue to look for ways to bring that to our kids because the negative happens all by itself.
So we have a missions template to help anyone reach anyone else anywhere. So not only do we have a new tool for mission, we have a new tool for discipleship. Again, it's driven by a question when we look at Jesus' life and how he modeled discipleship. The question goes like this: why do we educate people and hope they have an experience when Jesus took people on an experience and educated them along the way? Education is really important, but we've learnt that education that follows an experience is much better received and understood. So how can we help people disciple people the way Jesus did it? Well, we've discovered a template to help anyone disciple anyone else in anything.
Pat started mentoring me, and one of my dreams is to be a youth pastor when I'm older, and Pat has really helped me and just to work on my leadership abilities in the youth group. Even though I don't have the title of a leader, I'm still able to lead in the youth group. And one of the ways that we've done that is we've actually been able to tag team.
And then we have our new tool for Bible study, driven by the question: why do we teach people what to study when Jesus taught them how to study? Again, we have a template for this, and this template helps us train anyone to study anything with anybody else anywhere.
I have this wonderful mentee. She even introduced Havron devotions to her family, and she had such a great testimony how they are doing Havron devotions in the morning and just praying before they go to bed. So I think how I'm helping her and how she is helping others, and she even started a Bible study group in a school, like in a classroom.
So all our tools are helping people by showing them and then sending them into their community, as opposed to simply inviting people to a building. So as a catalyst for our vision, we realize we need people. People are a human catalyst, and therefore we've got a different way of running internships. Again, we ask, why do we train interns in how to invite when Jesus trained his in how to get themselves invited? So our interns are not actually called interns, they're apprentices because they're being trained in these specific new tools. And they're trained to get themselves invited and bridge the gap between the church and the community. So we have three steps to spark a movement: new concepts, new tools, and finally, new proof. The traditional proof is our seating capacity, how many people we get into church. Again, I think that's important. We want people integrated into the local church. But the new proof is our sending capacity. How many people can we equip, show, and send into our communities? That's really important to us. So this short video is really just an invitation to you. Why not come with us? Why not join with us? And together, let's show that what Jesus actually did really works. Thank you so much for listening. It's been great to have this opportunity to talk to you. Please feel free to connect with us, and together, let's work to bring heaven to earth.